Hey guys, Eat Stay Chill is in Nepal and I'm at Jimbu Thakali, which is in Patan. This restaurant is very highly recommended for its Thakali cuisine. The oldest one is in Tangal and there's another upcoming one too. But let's get to the point, get going inside the restaurant and try the dishes that you must try when here. So this is the faro and it's a white bean soup. Now let me see how it tastes. It's yummy. It's nice and creamy. I can get the taste of the beans, which is really smoothly, obviously because it's like a puree. So it's very nice and smooth. It's velvety. It's got a nice pepper flavor to it. It's just very delicious, very hearty. I think you must try this when you're here. So this is the kanchamba. These are actually made of buckwheat, quite fries-like, and best had with the simmer spice mix. Let me see how it tastes. So buckwheat flour is healthier than potatoes, of course. I think it's a great idea. Buckwheat flour, I think they make it into a paste or a kind of a rice and then they fry it. So these potatoes are from Mustang and there's this herb called jimbu on it. It's got a nice aroma. I'm going to see how it tastes. Basically, they use this herb in everything, in their vegetable, in their dal, in their chicken curry, mutton curry. I'm going to tell you how it tastes. If I lived in Nepal, I would eat this every day. Jimbu is so flavorful. It's amazing. Jimbu, please come to India. So Jimbu also serves some Newari dishes and this particular dish is called choila. You can have a chicken choila or you can have a vegetarian choila. I'm going to try both. I'm not greedy, it's just that my friend didn't turn up. Okay. It's nice, spicy, it's got a lot of ginger, it's got green chilies. It's amazing. It's something like in India we would probably love it with our drinks, like the chakna. It's yummy. Now let's try the chicken. Oh, this one seems to have garlic too. So the spice mix is kind of the same. The ingredients are similar except that this is the non-vegetarian and this is the vegetarian. Choila, remember guys, it's from Newar. Definitely have it when you're here. There comes my friend finally. Namaste.
I'm sorry I got busy with a few things. So.
That's okay. And by the way guys, he's Gaurav and he is the king of Jimbu Thakali. And that's why I've got him here. Because I want to learn everything he practices here. I want him to share it with me.
Of course, it's my pleasure. So, this is the mutton momos. One thing you'll need to understand is this is probably the only place where you actually get mutton momos. So Thakalis are the only ones who do mutton momos.
Oh, so nobody else eats mutton momos?
I don't think one is the price. It's also more costly. And then the other is, I think because we come from Mustang, we have the mountain goats there, right? So that is that would be the background where the mutton momos come actually from. So in Kathmandu, not I don't think any other restaurants.
So it's a very authentic
Thakali thing.
Thakali.
And then
So guys, do have the mutton momo. You're not going to get it anywhere. Only at Jimbu Thakali.
and then you have the veg momos, of course, for the vegetarians. And so the jol momo is, of course, very Newari, right? So it's sort of a fusion where we've got the Newari thing. And yeah, so shall we try?
Okay. I noticed that the shape is also different. That's interesting.
Huh. So just to make sure that people can identify which is veg and which is mutton. In India, we see that I've not really seen much these round type of momos.
Yeah,
Most of them are usually
it's very
long.
different. The shape is very different. This is very different. It's round and let's see how it tastes though.
So the first principle is don't break your momos. And especially the jol momo, you just don't eat with a fork. You'll need a spoon as well, and then you sort of keep on adding the jol to the
To get more flavor.
to continue the flavor, you know.
Oh, to continue. Okay, let me try this. I'm going to try my best.
You'd like to. And once the jol is finished, you top it off 1 or 2 more times, you know, just to allow the soup to continue. Oh, now the normal momos are here. So, see, this of course is the momos. Then we have the chutney, and these are radish.
The muli.
Muli. Muli ka achar hai, which basically is infused with white sesame seeds. Right? And
I've noticed you use a lot of white sesame seeds in your cuisine.
yes, one is, for example, even at home, like my wife also does a lot of cooking, of course, being a Thakali. The moment you use black, then the color goes back. It looks very kind of yucky. Okay, so the white gives a very pleasant. See, with food, it's like food color, texture, everything, right? So, and even for example, when making the tomato chutney, we make sure that we don't get the green ones because that then does away with the red good color.
Yeah.
So yeah. So why don't we?
You need to tell me how to eat this one.
Yes. Okay. See, you would never again break the momos. Never
So
do
the
that.
golden rule: never ever break a momo. Put it in your mouth just like a golgappa.
And just like in Golgappa, see, you want all the juices and everything flow out, burst into your mouth, right? And that is the whole point of not, because the moment you break it, then all the juices go out, and then you're only left with the dry part. So, and then you nicely get all the
Dunk it in
chutney
the chutney.
dunk it in the chutney,
Yummy. I'm going to pick one
and
myself.
then top it off with the muligi achar.
Yummy. Okay.
And I think the difference between mutton and chicken also is, one is the sharp taste of the mutton, and then the texture part. Because with the chicken momos, once you put it in the mince, the texture usually you find very little texture in the chicken momos. With the mutton, you still have those chunky bits, so it kind of like gives you a very interesting texture feeling to the momos.
Yeah.
As well.
The texture is really nice, and I love the way. I mean, the flavors are bursting literally.
A little strong on the stronger side though. Like for example, Darjeeling momos would be more milder, right? But then our Thakali momos are usually on the sharper side.
Yeah. I like sharp.
And then
The vegetarian.
The vegetarian. To be honest, I'm not a very big fan of vegetarian momos again.
Likewise.
I normally stick to chicken or mutton. But anyways.
This is
But that
really
works.
big.
Big or small, you still do the full thing.
I can proudly say that I'm a momo eating expert now.
Great.